Chapter 1 Revenge. But it is story driven action game, so this is where we get to the open world map, I think. From Cyprus to Afghanistan. Applying our attack through the Red Sea. Get some steroids. When did I get my robotic arm? Oh yes, that's better. Ha, much better. There's a finger missing. Where's the pinky? Got the eye patch. Got the cigar. Haha. Afghanistan. Got our horse. Sweet. Diamond Dogs. Ocelot's briefing. The Man on Fire. Music tape 2. Obtained cassette tape. Cool. So we have a cassette player. Press R to switch the camera position from right to left when in third person or shoulder view. Phantom Limbs, episode 1. March 21st, 1984, 1406, northern Kabul, Afghanistan. So maybe the Soviets did invade back then, I can't remember. I wasn't alive, so I wouldn't know. 1984. So this is set before a lot of stuff. Interesting.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control.
Ocelot's younger,
for 10 days.
so Snake.
Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
He gave us his white horse and he's riding a brown horse. Odd. These are runes. Starring Punished Venom Snake. Benedict Kazushira Miller. Revolver Shalashanka Ocelot. The Soviet Guards Airborne Regiment.
Used to it?
He's got a red arm now. Yeah. The Skull's Parasite Unit. He's got a horn on his head as well. What's going on? So confusing. Oh, that's beautiful, like.
After 9 years on ice, the solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces
RF Ray Iowa.
should be the
Awesome.
perfect one.
They're trying to sell stuff. Or are they actual objects? That's our map. All right.
Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid.
Opens the iDrod.
You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller.
Wandy?
Only problem is we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Okay.
Marker placed.
Marker placed. Hang on.
Marker placed.
Go ahead and close the iDroid. Got your binoculars? Or should I say your int scope?
RB. Hang on.
See the village? Straight ahead?
Nope. Hang on. This way. Where's the village? I see no village. Is that it?
Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer.
Change zoom. Hang on. I have to click it.
Alright, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it.
LB top.
That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
LT. Wait, let's go back there. I'm lost.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. Take a look through your binoculars. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk.
Both your lives?
See what you can find out first.
Oh, right, yeah.
The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Alrighty.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's
Big
how
Boss?
would want it.
I thought he was Big Boss.
I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these.
Ooh, sunglasses.
They'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
JF Ray, Iowa, Kazgear. Why has he got horns in his head? Is that the metal that was in his head coming out?
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Okay, finally. Some action, maybe. Less cutscenes. Right, we can actually move our horse. Speed up horse X. Pretty awesome.
Why don't you do a little more practice in those ruins?
Yeah.
Shooting, taking cover, climbing obstacles. See to it that 9-year gap doesn't slow you down.
Yeah, good idea. So we can speed up our... Oh, I just have to tap. We just have to tap X. We don't have to hold it. Okay, speed up. That's it. Pretty awesome. How do we get off the horse? Change hiding position, left, right. Hang on. Tap. That's pretty cool. Okay. Can use our gun. Can dismount the horse. Why? That's it. How do we climb? LTRT, cover attack, ready attack, whoops. Hold to peek. I get the cover here. Oh, we just hold that to peek. This is gonna take a while to get used to. Alright, let's hold out the peak. Then Y to climb. Oh, get off the horse. That's pretty cool.
Marker placed.
Stealth mode. Why climb obstacle fence? Why not climb to the top here? There's an item at the top. Must be able to. Or is that just a crow? Okay, let's get back on the horse. Are we heading to this village? Yeah. Okay, press X. Are there just villagers in this village or actually soldiers?
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Hang on. So there's that guy there.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera.
So you can mark them.
Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Excellent. So
Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
you can scout the area and look for enemies and mark them before you enter. Hint. Tap the call button LB to use radio and receive advice.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Or while holding... Okay. Primary weapon, hang on. Suppressor. Ionic arm. Myoelectric prosthesis for Snake. Use the call button LB and R to perform a knock. Lure enemies. While equipped as a secondary weapon, press the CQC button while sprinting to unleash a devastating punch. Phantom cigar. A cigar blended with a medicinal plant that speeds up the perception of time. Doesn't work if the user is under stress. Can't equip that. NVG. Highly sensitive night vision gear. Okay, I don't need that right now. What's this? A grenade? Magazine. I have the ammunition magazine. Throw near an enemy to create a noise distraction. Tap the attack button RT to perform a quick toss. Okay, so I can switch between these. Pretty nice. Support weapon. Support weapon throwing weapons. Hand grenades and other throwing weapons can be tossed in an upward arc to hit enemies hiding behind cover. Hold the ready button LT to show the weapon's predicted arc. Then tap the attack button RT for a quick toss. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is like golf. Haha. Get up a minute. Okay, let's see. Can I change view? Yeah, this is good. First person. It's not much of an arc there. I need to see further than this. We stand up properly. Still too short. Need to go way up here, like. No, I don't think we'll do that. Let's see. This is just a trank pistol, yeah, nice. We can use that. And tranquilizer effects. One of two. Tranquilizer rounds will take longer to take effect depending on where you hit the target. Perform a headshot to put a target to sleep immediately. I really loved using this in Metal Gear Solid 2. I used it most. I think I'll use it most here also. Crouch. First person. Did I not hit him? Need to be closer maybe. At least he can't hear this. Right, B to reload.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Reloading. When you reload automatically, you will reload automatically when your weapon's magazine runs dry, but the reloading period will leave you defenseless. Pressing the reload button B lets you reload despite having ammunition left. Make a habit of keeping a magazine full in case of sudden firefights. So, B to reload. Make sure there's no other enemies here actually. Yeah, I think we're clear.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Staying hidden. Enemies can detect you by sight or sound. The lower your stance and the slower you move, the harder it will be for them to spot you. Use A to change your stance. There's another guy here. Let me just mark him.
Marker placed.
Yeah, this guy. He's not looking at us, so it's alright. Wonder if we can perform a takedown. I'll probably tell us that later. I'll just stick with this for now. I can aim with a headshot. Let's see. Can we get a headshot? He's not even moving.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration, but your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up.
Night and shadow. Visibility at night is significantly worse than during day, but enemies will also have a harder time spotting you. Additionally, even during the day, hiding in shadowed areas will make you harder to detect. Awesome. So you can pick this guy up. RT throw. cannot use your primary weapon while carrying an enemy soldier or prisoner. If you have your primary weapon equipped when you pick someone up, you'll automatically switch to your secondary. What's that? Just chuck this guy here. How do we search this guy? Get up. I want to search this guy. How do you search enemies? Rough diamonds, hang on.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Nice. So we get some money for that. Can we pick this up? Oh, we can change from AMMRS 4 to SVG 76. I think I prefer this. It has a silencer on, so yeah. How do you get your horse back if you leave it behind? You can't whistle for it like in Witcher. Let's see what this guy has.
You have arrived at your destination.
Just a gun as well. Be careful. Could be soldiers in here. What's this? Common metal.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Okay. Can I, let's see. Try this arm. Try this weapon here then.
Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Suppressor broke? Trying to get that, get those boxes broken, but I can't. I want to check these houses out. See if there's anybody about first. Nobody up there. Okay, can we save or restart? Access the store. Better crouch here. Check these houses out.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village.
At the base.
The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Anybody in here? Fuel resources. Biological material. Some more rough diamonds, nice. They're not exactly hard to spot. But we're heading this way. We want somewhere that overlooks. Or is that's the destination, right?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Raw material recovery. We can climb up here, can't we? Oh. Yep, we can. Something up here. Can't quite get up. He does not like slight slopes, this guy. Okay, we can see something from here maybe. See anybody? Getting used to this now, it's awesome. Takes a little while to get used to the controls, but it's pretty good. What's this?
That's communications equipment used by the outpost CP. It must be how they keep in touch with headquarters. If you destroy it, you might be able to cut off the CP from their HQ.
Awesome. Wish I had a sniper rifle. Let's see, not got anything else here now. I've only got 4 tranquilizer shots left. I think I should stick with the bionic arm there. Let's see. How do I destroy that? Well, I can always just climb on the roof, I think. Hopefully. It's not like Assassin's Creed, you can't just jump anywhere though, can you? Northern Kabul, Waialo village. There must be inhabitants here, definitely. Unless it's all abandoned, hopefully.
How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to read. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Oh, there's a gun there.
Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols.
Keeps snapping out of this. Come on, where is it? That gun there.
It's a heavy machine gun. Packs far more power than any rifle. You can either use it yourself or destroy it. Either way, best keep in mind some way to deal with it.
So I can use that. What else we got here? Where are all the soldiers? They all gone to bed. It's down there. Oh, there's a guy. Saw one.
That's a focal point of the enemy's defenses. I'd avoid the direct approach if I were you.
Wish I had a mini-map. How do you get the mini-map? Used to display like enemy positions and if they were on high alert or something. The Chinese flag, is it?
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
There's another guy. Let's see, where'd he go?
Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place.
Okay, so there's only like 2 guys here. Oh, what's that?
Mortar shells travel in a curved trajectory, meaning they hit from up above you.
Okay. Nobody here, is there? No. So there's that guy and that guy at the other end. That's about it. Need my night vision, I think. No. Yes, there's another guy, see. Would have not seen him.
An irrigation ditch. Won't be long before the Soviets fill it in. They've stepped up their scorched earth operation.
We can see hot bodies, can't we? Should come up on the I suppose it's not infrared, it's night vision. We can get intel on all this stuff, it's pretty amazing. Oh, you can call your horse?
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make
There's
it
another
easier
guy.
for them to spot you. You can use your prosthetic arm to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the enemy. You can also select empty magazines to throw from among your support weapons.
Luring the enemy, let's see. Hold the call button LB to open the menu and select knock. Lure, which uses your prosthesis to make a noise and draw the enemy's attention. You can also use the empty magazine. This enables tactics such as drawing an enemy away from a position when he's blocking your path. Used to be able to choke them out in Metal Gear Solid 2. Wish I could do that. If we can get in here without being spotted, that would be good.
A dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
Huh. Cool. I'll turn that off for now. Get down here. Nothing in here, is there? That's not the building with the flag on it, was it? There's a guy there. So I can make a knock with my prosthetic arm. Knock, lure enemy. How did I do that? Didn't work. Okay, if that didn't work, then I can just go across here. Is there anything in here? Oh, diamonds. Diamonds are forever. Got some diamonds. Got anything in here? No. Let's keep going. These enemies are pretty stupid. This door's locked. What's that? There's someone sleeping over there. So... There's a guy sleeping over there. There's one. How did I miss him? Is that another enemy there? There's one.
A Soviet soldier of the 40th Army.
There's another one. Hang on. Yeah, that guy.
No DRA forces around. The Soviets must want to keep that area under direct control.
I want to get into that place with the flag on it. Can't see shit here though. Oh, he's guarding it. Almost got caught there. Be careful when you enter places as well. Common metal.